again. I am in the process of getting everything ready, but you know what? The process sometimes is fun to be a part of as well, even if it gives you slight seasickness. So let's see what we can do here. Here. Hey, almost. I must get myself something to properly set up my phone for these things. But you know what? Today is not that day. But you know what? That is okay. Yeah, so weird angles are weird and fun and playful, so whatever. So, okay. Yeah, hi. So, all that is missing is me putting on my gloves. Because we are in time of Corona, or COVID-19, or whatever you want to call it. So, my Corona. Okay, yes, when talking about Corona, I often hear my Sharona, but that's okay as well in a bit, or a little bit at least. Okay, so what do we need? We need a half a cup, that's 113 grams of unsalted butter in room temperature. I have that here. And we're making a blueberry buttermilk breakfast cake. So, yeah. If your butter is not room temperature, just chop it into small bits and put it into the microwave for, let's say, 10 seconds or so. So, now I need a bowl because I need to cream my butter that I have prepared here. So that's fine. Oh, and don't forget to clean after you make something. No need to make everything like awfully with crap lying around. So we need the butter. Like I said, 8 tablespoons, that's 113 grams. Preheat the oven at 350 Fahrenheit, 180 to 200 in a metric oven, Celsius oven. Yeah, Celsius oven. Let's call it out. So first things we need to do is we need to cream this. So we also need the zest of 1 large lemon. Not Liz lemon, but you know, a large lemon. And then we need 1 cup of sugar. Here is my cup. Yes, it's pink, and you know what? That's okay. So here's my sugar there. So it's a bit big, so let's fill it this way. So try to fill it. Yeah, that's okay. So that is that. It will get a little bit loud now because I will cream this. Now, creaming means you take a hand mixer and just kind of mix it through. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Where is my mixer? My mixer is here. So, okay. I'm not sure how I'm gonna mix this. I think that's over there. But that's okay. Maybe it won't be as loud for you guys. Okay. Make sure to not have it at full blast. maybe use a bigger bowl. Let's say I didn't make a huge mess, but you know what? I'm a dad, I make messes and then I get rid of them. So, you know, so this is all kind of creamed, okay? Basically just means incorporated into each other, right? So we have that. Look, that's our lemon, butter, and sugar. So now I need to unlock my iPad. So we'll actually move that into the bigger bowl because now there's more stuff coming. We'll keep that bowl for the next year. So once we've done that, and I'll just give it a little bit more of a whisk here. That's fine. So once that's done, we need to add the egg and vanilla and beat again. So I have lovely free range eggs here. Where's my bin bowl? Bin bowl. So egg goes in, you know, so, and vanilla. There's vanilla essence. Put in as much as you like. In this house, we like our vanilla. So. I will actually now try the hand whisk because I can not annoy you with weird sounds. Plus I can do it over here. And surprise, surprise, it's working. So now we whisk that until it is nicely incorporated. So now we need our blueberries, nicely washed. Of course, be prepared. So we need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, but it says here that first we need to toss the blueberries with a 1/4 cup of flour. Not the ones that you can go out to smell, but the ones, yeah, that's roughly a 1/4. And we'll just give it a light mix. Sorry. So here, as you can see, just put your hand over in the bowl and give it a good old shake. And then you have dusted blueberries. And then we need the rest of the flour in a bowl. Here's our bowl. Just put it right here for a moment. So, like I said, we need 2 cups in total. So 1 cup. It's 2 cups, yeah, all-purpose flour. Okay, great. And now I need a 3/4 cup. That's roughly that. And we put that together. So baking powder is next. So baking powder is 2 teaspoons. Please make sure that when a recipe has it spelled with a small t, it means the teaspoon, because small spoon, big T, big spoon, or tablespoon. So we need 2 teaspoons baking powder. So, and 1 teaspoon of salt. You can use any kind of salt. I know in America they like to use kosher salt. That's not something that I have here. That's fine too. We'll just incorporate that with each other. Using our hand, we're wearing our glove, so that's fine. Okie dokie. So, I'll get rid of this here, because now the mixture is mixed. So, where's our spatula? Our spatula is here. So we'll add about half of our flour and just incorporate that with our spatula into the mix. So let's get all the flour from the side in here. So now we need our buttermilk, and for the buttermilk we need like half a cup roughly. So that is our last kind of ingredient that we need to use here. Buttermilk and a cup. Yeah, that is nice. So then let's stir the buttermilk in to our mixture. That way we definitely will get everything off of the floor. And like I said earlier, if you make a bit of a mess, it's fine. Especially if your kids are helping you, they will make a mess, right? So they will. So then we add the rest of our flour. So, and no, just because you baked doesn't mean that you don't have to clean, right? So, but if you're doing this with kids, at least they can help. They can help you with all of this. So, let's incorporate this nicely. So, bit of elbow grease, and you know what? Using that while baking and folding things in never hurt anyone. So as you can see, our cake has a lovely texture. And now let's put in the blueberries, and let's try to not incorporate all of the flour into here. That is left in here. At least that's what the recipe says. See, I have a bit left. So now let's fold those lovely fresh bio blueberries in. Yeah, you can use of course frozen if that's what's available to you, but fresh, you know, is just as good. In this case, with like most fruit, you know, or most berries, you know, fresh or frozen doesn't make that much of a difference when you're baking, right? Eating, probably best to have fresh because it can be a bit crunchy if it's frozen. So I have lined my baking tray here with you know, baking paper, okay, or parchment, and of course smeared it with a bit of butter underneath. So, and now we will switch here. And yes, it looks messy, but like I said, you know, especially when you're doing it with your kids, it's gonna get messy, right? So now we are going to take our lovely cake batter, put it in here, and kind of spread it out already while dropping it on here. So, and that way we already have a bit of a distribution going on. And if you have a lovely spatula, you can try to get every last bit of your lovely dough out of your bowl. So now let's try to spread this dough into every corner here. You can use any kind of pan that you like, you know, just give it a try, and especially because of the thickness, you know, some like it thicker, some like it a bit thinner. When it comes to cake or other things, like I like a good thick layer of gravy on my food, my dinner, my Sunday roast, or whatever, you know. So, and if you feel that you don't have enough dough, you know what you can do? You can make another batch, and your kids can help, and it'll be fun. So let's get this dough not on the road, but and also not flung across the kitchen like I just did there. But let's get as much of our dough on here as we can. So now we've spread our dough. Okay. The last thing we need to do now is sprinkle our dough with a tiny bit of sugar. You can just use a teaspoon and just kind of dust it along. It'll give it a nice bit of caramelly crust on top. So, and like last time, once this is baked, I'm gonna take at least one photo, maybe a bit more. Seeing that I'm not touching food now, I took off my gloves. And yeah, that's it. The cake, as you can see, is ready to go into the oven. Thanks for watching. Now, let me see. End.